Hello everyone, welcome to Jinghua Education. I'm Steven. In this video, we're going to talk about Polynomial Tutorial Part 8, how to factor in trinomials. Okay, so it is the most important concept in factoring polynomial sections. Trinomial is the most important one. Why? Because later if we learn how to solve quadratic functions, how to finding the x-intercept of parabola, how to finding the solutions, zeros, how to looking for vertex, all these things require to know how to factor in trinomials. Okay, so I can teach you one way I'm using. I think is very efficient, very fast, and very smart way. I call them cross factoring method. Okay, so I'm sure your teachers might teach you other ways. If you like, you can just follow that. If you don't like, you can learn my ways. Just don't learn half of each. Okay, it's not going to help you. It's going to confuse you. Okay, if you learn my ways, just follow my ways strictly. If you learn your teacher's way, just skip these tutorials and then do their ways. Okay, good. All right, C. Let's try these questions. How to factor this? So cross sections. Number one steps. Looking for two number, multiply equal to this. 1 and 2, right? You don't have much choice. So 1 and 2 multiply equal to 2. Looking for two numbers, multiply equal to this. So for example, 3 and 2. Okay, good. And then let's cross multiply. So like this, 2 times 3, which is 6, right? 1 times 2, which is 2. Is a 2 plus 6 equal to 7? No. So that means this thing is not right. So what do? We switch it. So we switch to 2 and 3. So 2 times 2 equal to 4. 1 times 3 equal to 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. That's great. So we're done. So we looking horizontally and then write the answer out. So what means horizontally? Just see this is 1, right? We're writing x here. So because this is x squared terms, we're writing x and then plus 2 and then 2x plus 3. And then that is how to factor these terms. If you learned, you have to learn this. If you tried my tutorial part 3 and 4, how to expanding polynomials, you will know how to do these things. You follow them in, right? So it'll be 2x squared plus 3x plus 4x and plus 6, right? 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. Now we're getting exactly the same answer here. Alright, so that means we're doing them right. For the factoring, you can always try to follow them in to see if you're doing the right things. Okay, so next questions, we can try again. Okay, here, looking for two number, multiply equal to this, 1 and 2. Looking for two number, multiply equal to this. So 1 is a 3, the other one must be negative 3. Okay, so because it's multiply equal to negative 9. So 2 times 3 equal to 6. 1 times negative 3 equal to negative 3. 6 plus negative 3 equal to 3. Hey, we're done. Okay? So if you're doing wrong, you add negative sign here, you're going to get a negative 3. That means you know you need to switch the sign. Okay? So once you've done this, we got x plus 3. 2x minus 3. Done. That's how to factor in trinomials. Okay, I'm still thinking this is way faster than your teacher's way. Now we see this kind of method is working like a charm. So now the question is there any factoring, any trinomials we can factor in? No, not every trinomials we can factor. Some of the trinomials is impossible to be factored. It's totally fine. Don't try to factor in any trinomials. If it is not working, it's not working. It's not worth to try. So in here, I'm going to show you one advanced way. Okay, so you might not need to know why we're doing that, but I think it's very helpful. You can determine this trinomial is a factorable or not before you actually trying to factor in it to waste time. Okay, so I'm going to show you one thing called the discriminant, or you can thinking just a formula: b squared minus 4ac. Okay, just b squared minus 4ac. What b means? B means here the second terms of the trinomials. The first terms, the coefficient is a, which is here, and then the constant term is c. Okay, always like that. The coefficient of the first terms, the highest power term is a. Coefficient of the second terms is b. Coefficient of constant term is c. So b squared minus 4ac. So b is negative 8, square is 64. And then 4ac, which is the 4 times the 1 times 4, which is equal to 16, equal to 48. Okay? So I'm asking you, is the 48 a perfect square? No. 48 is not a perfect square. So the trinomial is not factorable. You may want to take notes. I say that one more time. If b squared minus 4ac is not a perfect square number, the trinomial is not factorable. Okay, now let's keep going. How to factor this guy? First things, we need to combine. We need to collect the like terms, not like terms, the common factors. Okay, so how to collect the common factors? We have learned in part 7, right? So we collect 2 out, and then we collect a out. What left? We got a 3 left, and then minus the 2a left, and then we minus a squared left. Okay, so let's rearrange this. We can collect the negatives to a negative sign as well. We can collect the negative sign out. Now this negative sign being taken out because a squared now become 2a, become minus 3. Okay, so is this one factorable? It's factorable. How do I know that? Let's try. B squared minus 4ac, right? B is how much? B is negative 2. Square is a 4. Okay, 4ac, which is 4 times 3 times negative 1, which is how much? 12, right? Negative 12. Minus negative 12, which is how much? Equal to 16, right? 16 is a square rootable number, or is a perfect square number. Then this thing is a factorable. For now, you don't really need to know why b squared minus 4ac is the determinations. But in the futures, you're going to know we have these things called discriminant. These things is really, really, really important. They have their own names. It's called a discriminant. The symbol is delta. Okay, so you don't need to know these things for now. Just a quick head up. All right, let's try to factor it. So negative 2a here. Looking for two number multiply equal to 1, 1, 1. Two number multiply equal to negative 3 will be 3 and negative 1. Okay, so why I'm using 3 and negative 1? Because I saw the 2 here. I know I need a positive 3 and a negative 1 to get it. Okay, so once we have these things, 1 times 3 is a 3, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, so add up equal to 2. So that's good. So we factor in this guy, negative 2a times, this is x, a plus 3, and then a minus 1. We're done. So far so good? Okay. Now, let's say this one. So don't be scared about these things. So just consider this is 1. Okay, because you see x squared, y squared, and xy, these constant terms. So it's nothing really, you can thinking about xy as a ladder. Say a, okay? Just making xy equal to a. Now this question become a squared minus 5a plus 6. See how simple is that? Just simple substitutions. Okay, so we can making 1, 1 here, 1, 1, negative 2, negative 3 is positive 6, right? Negative 2, negative 3 equal to negative 5. So it will be a minus 2 and then a minus 3. Okay, so a is what? A is xy minus 2, xy minus 3. Finished. Easy enough. All right, good. The last one, 10, 3. Looking for two numbers equal to 10 will be 2 and 5. 3. Where to put 3? Top, right? Why? I know if I put 3 here, 3 going to times 5 is 15, and then 2 is going to be 17. Okay? So 3. However, I know this is negative 17. We need to make a negative 3 and negative 1. So negative 15, negative 2 will be negative 17. Alright? So 2a minus 3. And then 5a minus 1. Now we're done. Okay? So factoring trinomials is a really, really fun thing to do. Okay, so practice, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need a lot in your futures. All right. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will answer your question in my next videos. If you like, please subscribe. Yeah, thank you.